Hi, this is Tasha the Crafty Crowd. I'm going to be hemming a pair of my jeans today. So what you want to do first is you want to find the length that is right for you, and then cut it. So I cut my jeans. Now I'm going to use my serger, and I'm going to serge around the edge of the bottom of the jeans. And I could actually do that without the last needle. If you look at the serger, without the actual stitch needle, I can take out the first needle and just leave in the second needle. Or I could do a rolled hem. You could probably do a rolled hem too, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to take out the first needle, and I'm going to test it on the strap that I cut off of the jeans, and then when I'm done, I'm going to roll them up, and I'm going to sew it with my sewing machine, and I'm going to try to do the same. It's about a little over a ½ inch is the actual hem on the jean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my needle. I'm going to remove the actual needle on the, because I don't need this needle. Okay, so I'm just going to take this out. It's kind of hard to see because the light's, it's kind of dark, so I'm just going to you don't want to unscrew it too much, that both needles fall out. Okay, so I'm going to take my needle out. I'm going to make sure my other needle is up where it needs to be, and I'm going to tighten it back. Okay. Alright, so now get my little where did I put that? Alright, so I'm just gonna alright, I just want to pull it through there so I know that it's loosened up. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go around and I'm going to test this first, make sure it's probably okay the way it is, but let's just test it. You can leave the, as you know, if you have a serger, I have two pedals down here, so I gotta make sure I have the right pedal. It cuts it as it sews, so you can go make sure that it cuts it nicely. Alright. Let's make sure it looks great, I think. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think it looks, okay, I think it looks good. So now I'm going to do my jeans. And I think what I'll do is I'll take a very, very small little edge off of the bottom. I hope they're not going to be too short. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew around, or I'm going to serge around it, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. And I'm sorry, I should have probably used different jeans. These are black, so it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so I serged the pants, and again, it's kind of hard to see. So I serged it, and I did about 3/4 of an inch. I bent it, tucked it, or the hem is going to be about 3/4 of an inch. Can't seem to think today. So now I'm going to get my regular sewing machine out, and I'm going to remove the little arm so you can put the actual leg of the jeans in here. And I'm going to sew mine, or so let's see if that's 1/4. So I'm just going to make sure this is the top. Okay, so you want to start, I'm going to start in the, okay, so I think my needle just got stuck down here. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to sew around the hem, and I will show you when it's done. Cross my fingers that it fits. Okay, so I'm going to just make sure that you're, I'm just going to line up my, I'll show you. So I'm going to line up my presser foot with the edge of my jeans just so I know that it's all going to be the same length. It would help if I turn on my machine. And what I'm going to do is, I don't think my machine has, actually it does. I'm trying to figure out, I want to make it nice and thick. I'm using a thicker thread because, as you can see, these jeans have a nice thick, the sewing is really nice and thick on it, so I want to kind of make it match down here. So I'm using the thread for my serger because it is a little bit thicker, and I'm going to try to make these stitches as thick as possible, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so as you can see, it's black and linty, but I am sewing around the hem. I've already done this one. Looks pretty good. What I'm going to do, this is actually clear, I don't know, but I'm going to get some more thread that looks more like that, because I still want the same look. I like the look of the jeans with that stitch. So I am going to go to Joann's tomorrow and get a thicker thread to use for that stitch so that it really kind of sticks out. I'll take the jeans, or that little piece that I cut off of the jeans, I'll take that with me so that I can make sure I get the right color, because it's almost like a gunmetal. It's not black, it sticks out a little on the black, so that's kind of what I want. So I'll go ahead and finish sewing these, and that's how you hem jeans. These are just happen to be black jeans that I needed to hem. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll show you the finished product. Thanks. Okay, so here are my jeans, and there's the hem. It's pretty easy. I don't really think there's a way to do it on the serger without using a regular sewing machine. So what you want to do is just serge the edges so that they don't fray, and then just go with a sewing machine over to make the actual straight stitch. So there you go. Hopefully that will help. Thanks for watching.